And we're home. Just in one day, we visited 5 spots in Tagaytay. Tagaytay is one of the most common spots for a quick getaway if you're living in Metro Manila, because siguro 1 or 2 hour drive lang siya away from Manila, and you get a glimpse of green environment or more green environment, which is kind of refreshing, even though the traffic there is as bad as we have here. So we went to Queen's Strawberry Farm, which is a nice spot, nice restaurant. They also have a bed and breakfast yata, if I'm not mistaken. But we went there for breakfast. Kind of pricey, but just okay for in terms of the taste and the enjoyment, kasi you really can enjoy the place even without the breakfast part. We paid 50 pesos per head for the entrance, and it's consumable if you will be eating in the restaurant. So super good na rin. Although walang strawberries, I'm not sure if they also offer strawberry picking sesh or activity. Yeah, it's still enjoyable. It's just a shame that we didn't get there, or we didn't. It's our first stop. Tapos may mga lights installed there. May mga mushrooms, flowers, Christmas trees. Maybe for the Christmas season it was prepared, but hindi namin sila nakita because again, it's for breakfast. And then next, we visited the Gingerbread House, which is a kiddie place, more of a kiddie place, and not very much friendly for PWDs kasi it's located in a hill na you really have to trek. Light trek lang naman. But my mom is on her wheelchairs, no, so hindi siya masyadong nakaakyat doon, but she enjoyed it. And the view up there, dun lang sa may mismong gingerbread house is so cool, so chill. Plus, they have the Christmas songs in the background, and they witnessed the snow. But we didn't because we hiked higher to see and check other spots there, and it was so good. The part where the green pastures are, it's very relaxing. I wished I could stay there much longer for, reading, and it's super nice. It's a perfect place for reading and coffee. Just the best reading spot for me. What else? And then we went to, what's the next? Crosswinds. We went to Crosswinds, so we stayed there for a night with my colleagues, with my friends from work. I don't remember if I vlogged it. Parang hindi. Kasi of course I was shy because workmates. But we went there last Saturday with my family and they enjoyed it. Hindi kami nagstay because it's kind of expensive for a big group. At least we enjoyed Napa. It's super good as always. The food is super good. It's expensive, yes, but super worth it. As in, heavy siya, mabubusog ka talaga. Plus, it's super yummy. And then, we had our dinner at Salakot in Silang, Cavite. So, along the way naman siya pa uwi. So, it's really nice. It's my first time there. I expected more. It's okay naman. My mom enjoyed it kasi when she ordered buko juice, coconut juice, it's served in a fresh buko talaga. The food is good, so the price is good. It's almost the same with the Pinoy restaurants here in Manila, so it's okay. Anyway, that was our Saturday, and it was super fun. It's super tiring, but still very, very good quality time with the family. So tomorrow we will be traveling again to Cebu. This is my first time traveling outside Luzon with Nemo as a toddler. So, good luck to me. But hopefully ma-enjoy niya because the itinerary that I prepared is of chill but very, hopefully, very rich din sa experience ni Nemo as a kid. We'll be going to famous spots na nakita ko online. I'm sure I will definitely enjoy as well. So, yeah, another travel vlog coming up after this. But for now, I will share my current reads. One of the books that I am reading is The Haunting of the Hill House by Shirley Jackson. This, I am reading with my Kindle. Nakalimutan ko nasa na yung Kindle ko. But I brought it to Tagaytay. Although as expected, hindi ako masyadong nakapagbasa, hindi ako masyadong nakapag-update. But now I'm already there na sometime when Eleanor, our main character, is met na Luke. First time niyang ma-meet si Luke and Theodora and Dr. Montague. I'm also not yet familiar kasi I'm just familiar with the adaptation or the take of Netflix for The Haunting of Hill House, which is unsurprisingly din naman na very, very far from the book. The first time I saw The Haunting of the Hill House and Netflix, I knew na this is gonna be very, very different from the book. So, expected ko na siya. That's also why I am reading the book now kasi it's really interesting. It's super good in Netflix as a series, but I was not sure if I will be liking the original book or story. So far na-enjoy ko naman siya. I just don't have time to really read the book. It's just a short book sana, based on the Kindle estimation of the at least sa pace ko ng pagbabasa, it should be 7 hours lang. But still, it's been days, hindi ko pa rin siya natatapos. But I'm also reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, I shared that this is kind of super tiring basahin. Not because it's not interested, but because of this. The print is super small. Excuse the dog. So far, I'm loving it. I have here some highlights. Probably one of my favorite paragraph or favorite part of the book so far. This is already in the perspective of Frankenstein. Kasi in the first parts, we have the letters from Walton. I'm not getting the connection pa between them. But yeah, chapter 3. So here, Frankenstein is talking about how his mom died and how he was feeling about it. It is so long before the mind can persuade itself that she, whom we saw every day, and whose very existence appeared a part of our own, can have departed forever, that the brightness of a beloved eye can have been extinguished, and the sound of a voice so similar and dear to the ear can be hushed, never more to be heard. The time at length arrives when grief is rather than indulgence than a necessity, and the smile that plays upon the lips, although it may be deemed a sacrilege, is not banished. My mother was dead, but we had still duties which we ought to perform. We must continue our course with the rest, and learn to think ourselves fortunate, whilst one remains whom the spoiler had not seized. It is a very good read. It's just that it's too small talaga for me. Third book that I am reading while listening to, I'm really trying hard to love audiobooks. But so far, as expected, hindi talaga ako makakonect, girl. As in, I'm lost. I'm currently listening to an audiobook version of The Silent Patient. I intentionally chose a super famous book kasi a lot of readers, a lot of reviews says good things about this book. So I thought makaka-connect ako sa kanya kahit I was listening lang. But no. I may be DNFing this muna, or at least putting it on hold, and get back to it as a book na talaga. So, yeah, I can't share anything about it. All I know is as we follow the story or perspective of a doctor, psychiatrist, or a psychologist or something. And this doctor is trying to connect or trying to communicate or at least understand the one patient who is not talking. So it's the silent patient. So she's not talking, and it kind of delays the investigation of what happened because someone is murdered. So that's all I know. Hindi pa masyadong malinaw sa memory ko or sa isip ko, even to my understanding kung anong nangyayari. But yeah, those are the books that I am currently reading, and now I will share naman with you the books that I just purchased recently. I have 4 books. First is the most recent. I just got this earlier in book sales. I bought a copy from Shopee, but apparently it's fake. It's not original. It's not authentic. Ano bang tawag doon? But yeah, I got that. So, hindi ko siya mabasa kasi I have trust issues. Feeling ko may unprinted page or may something doon. So, hindi ko siya binabasa. So I got myself an authentic copy of To Kill a Mockingbird. And this is just an accident kasi pumunta kaming SM kanina and they have this book sale na stall. Of course, kapag nakakita tayo ng bookstore, pupuntahan natin. Magtitingin tayo, mag-scan through tayo or window shopping or something. And I saw this and I got this at 145 pesos. May sulat siya here. May mga annotations and highlights siya. I also got 3 new books from Fully Book. One is A Room of One's Own and Three Guineas from Virginia Woolf. My first book from Virginia Woolf is Mrs. Dalloway. Ito. Also from Collins Classics. And I got my second book from Woolf. Ang super nice ng cover niya. This is one of the books na I purchased because of the cover. Yes, it's a Collins Classics again because kahit na maliliit yung kanyang font. You say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Even if it's printed in a super smallest font that I've ever seen, it's still the cheapest book that I can get. $179. It's almost the same price sa book sale. Now I realize dapat sa book sale na lang kumuha or naghanap. Also got 50 great short stories edited by Milton Crane. This is written by various authors including Ernest Hemingway, Rudyard Kipling, Shirley Jackson, Edgar Allan Poe, and a lot more. And it's a small book lang. Ito kaya dalhin ko tomorrow. So most of these authors I'm not familiar of pa. So it's really interesting to at least have a glimpse of their works. 50 Great Short Stories is a comprehensive selection of the world's finest short fictions. The authors represented range from Hawthorne, Maupassant, and Poe through Henry James, Conrad, Aldous Huxley, and James Joyce, to Hemingway, Catherine Ann Porter, Faulkner, E.B. White, Saroyan, and O'Connor. The variety in style and subject is enormous, but all these stories have one point in common: the enduring quality of the writing, which places them among the masterpieces of the world's fiction. Ang mahal pala nito, $439. Bakit ko to binili? And finally, I got a copy of When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Kalanithi. This is one of the non-fiction books that I am super interested in. This is about a neurosurgeon diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. One day, he was a doctor making a living treating the dying, and the next, he was a patient struggling to live. With incredible literary quality, philosophical acuity, and medical authority, Kalanithi chronicles his transformation from a naive medical student into a neurosurgeon and then into a patient and a new father confronting his own mortality. Nemo, pili ka which one dadalhin ko tomorrow.
Wait.
Pili ka, one lang. Which one? Alin?
Nine.
Frankenstein?
Yes.
Are you sure? How about here? White or
White.
this one? I'll bring this. It's better. At least may spacing sila.
I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you're free. We can go to wherever we like, there's so much out there to see. And you can paint a picture while we're playing of the palm trees in the air. I can sing you all that I've been saying. I like the color of your hair. All I really know is I was waiting. Now that love